Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome to everyone who is here in person and who braved the heat, and welcome as well to all those who are joining on the live stream. I hope that you have good air conditioning. I'm rabbinic intern Jules Ilian, and I am joined on the bima by Cantor Emily Wygod Pincus, and Gabrielli is playing the piano for us this evening. Rabbi Mark Kaiserman is away and looks forward to praying with everyone upon his return. Tonight we come together to observe Shabbat, to honor, reflect, and pray and share music together. We gather today, this Shabbat, and on the eve of the secular holiday of 4th of July. And so we get to navigate those dual identities as Jewish people and as Americans tonight through our liturgy, coming together through complexities, the joys, the hardships, in reflection. And so we begin by welcoming Ellen Kamen and Matthew Kamen for the honor of lighting Shabbat candles, which can be found on page 120. In your brackets.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner shel Shabbat.
We continue on page 123 with the Kiddush, Sanctifying Shabbat, and I invite you to rise.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu zikaron l'maaseh Ki hu yom techila l'mikra'e kodesh zeicher l'yetziat Mitzrayim Ki vanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol ha'amim ve'shabbat Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat l'chaim. L'chaim.
L'chaim. I invite you to take a moment to greet those around you and not so around you in the sanctuary. the front of the sanctuary, you received a daf tefillah, a page with supplemental prayers and poems. We read together from the Declaration of Independence.
We hold these truths to be self-evident,
that all people are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with a certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Shiru Adonai Koharetz. Shiru Adonai Shir Chadash. Shiru Adonai Koharetz. Shiru Adonai Shir Chadash. Sing unto God, all the earth, a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God, and we'll all sing along. All the earth, a new song unto God. Shiru Adonai Koharetz. Shiru Adonai Shir Chadash. I will sing a new song unto God.
We continue by welcoming in the Sabbath bride with on page 138 with the Chadodi. We will be singing verses 1, 2, 5, and rising on 9 and facing the door as we would our beloved.
L'chadodi likrat skala, p'nei Shabbat nekabela. L'chadodi likrat skala, p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad. Hishmi'anu el hamiyuchad. Adonai echad u'shemo echad. V'shemo tiferet v'litila. L'chadodi likrat skala, p'nei Shabbat nekabela. L'chadodi likrat skala, p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'neilcha. Ki mekor haberacha. Meirosh mikadem nesucha. Sof maseh v'machshava tchila. L'chadodi likrat skala, p'nei Shabbat nekabela. L'chadodi likrat skala, p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri, hitoreri. Kiva orech, kumi
page 146 in the brackets.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך, ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד, ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
We turn back to our prayer sheets and read together a prayer for our country by Rabbi Jordana Schuster Batis. Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, our God and God of those who walked before us, be now our source of truth and light. Remind us that we are not alone in the pursuit of justice. As we care for this country that we call home, may we come to hear America singing in all our varied tapestries of sounds and voices, as together we strive to nurture the compassion and wisdom to cultivate and comfort this land of life and liberty as others have before us. May we unite to create a shore where those who are tempest-tossed can again find refuge, a land where all may be treated with fairness and dignity, a place where we are brave enough to see and be the light we need. And may our dream, our legacy, be the land that, though it never has been yet must be, a land where every person can be free. We continue with Ahavat Olam, which can be found on page 150.
אהבת עולם, בית ישראל, עמך אהבת, עמך אהבת. תורה ומצוות, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו לימדת, אותנו לימדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו בשכבנו ובקומנו נשיח בחוקיך ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד, כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגי יומם ולילה, נגי יומם ולילה. ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים, ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ברוך שם כבוד מלכותו לעולם ועד.
Please be seated.
ואהבת
את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך,
והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושימנתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בבית בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לראות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
We read together on page 159. Sing the song of men and women joined in understanding and respect, the song of God's miracles, an earth protected and cherished, a gift for our children and the generations to come, the song of a land once ravished by war, now quiet and content, her soldiers home to leave no more, the song of a world redeemed, the song of peace. We join together with our song of freedom, Micha Mocha, on page 158.
Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, פדה אדוני את יעקב, וגלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל.
We turn back to our prayer sheet for the Hashkivenu prayer, asking God for peace and for shelter.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, ve'hamidenu shomrenu l'chaim, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Amen.
body or spirit on page 164 for the tefillah, our central prayer.
Adonai, Sefatai Tiftach, Ufi Yagid, Teilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, let my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, v'Konei Hakol, v'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל, אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל, מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר, מי כמוך בגבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישועה, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש. You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
Please be seated. We read together a prayer for our country by U.S. Army Chaplain Major Cantor David Fromer and Rabbi Carla Fenves, together with their 3 children. Giver of Torah, at this time of prayer for our nation, we look to you for hope. Where we are gripped by fear, strengthen our courage as you did for Joshua. Where we are fractured by division, unite us as you did Jacob and Esau. Where we are silenced by hate, help us find our voice as you did for Esther. God of our ancestors, let our children realize our dreams for a better union, to treat each other with dignity and respect, to live in a safe, secure, sustainable environment, to access quality education and medical care, to vote freely in a healthy democracy, bring our country together around the values that we all hold dear. Our rock and redeemer, watch over those who protect us on air, land, sea, and space. Grant our leaders wisdom and compassion and the resilience to keep their promises and earn our trust. End meaningless violence and bring peace upon us. Source of life, bless the United States of America. We now take a moment for silent prayer and reflection.
on your prayer sheets, this is a new Shalom Rav, well, relatively new. We've been doing it quite a bit, but if you haven't been here, you might not know it. But I hope that eventually you'll feel comfortable enough to join in and sing along with the rest of us in our prayer for peace. Make of us a house for all people, gather us in hope for all people, surround us in peace for all people, in wholeness and in love. Make of us a house for all people, gather us in hope for all people, surround us in peace for all people, in wholeness and in love. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech adon lechol hashalom. Lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. וטוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu hamivarech et amo v'shalom.
Amen. We think of those in our community who are in need now of healing, of mind, of body, of spirit. And so my child is thinking of someone clearly. And so as a
Perhaps
community,
himself.
I know, how righteous. So as a community, we are thinking of Queen Ariel Atias, Larry Bloom, Jack Freeman, Arlene Green, Ed Hendelman, Jody Ann Herman, Jeffrey Leibowitz, Don Levy, Judith Lacasio, Robert Radbell, Marilyn Reichstein, Scott Scheidlauer, Roberta Traeger, Rochelle Weinberg, Jordan Zuckerman, Renee Weisbaum, Myrna Weinreich, Rita Meyer-Wolfespert, Heinz Meyer, Miriam Golub, Talia Yisraeli. If there's anyone else you were thinking of now, I invite you to share their name aloud as my eyes meet yours, or type their name in the live stream chat. We turn now to page 371 for the Misha Berach prayer, our prayer for healing.
Oh, Aaron Levinson.
And Aaron.
Misheberach avotenu mekor haberacha leimotenu. May thy source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misheberach imotenu mekor haberacha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
Amen. Wish them full and complete healing. It has been since the cantorial concert that I have had one particular song stuck in my head. Alana Arian, who performed for us and did such a beautiful job, sang I Have a Voice. Although this was not the first time this song has been stuck in my head, it is the anthem of sorts of the RAC trip, the Reform Religious Action Center, that runs a 4-day trip for Reform Jewish teens in the 10th grade, 11th grade to go and to learn and to lobby their representatives and to understand what it takes to speak up for what they feel is right, what they feel they, as teenagers, as their Jewish values, guide them to do. And it is incredible to witness hundreds of teenagers making the decision to care, to put the effort in, to put the time, the energy, to take off of school, to do their homework on the train, bus, plane, etc., so that they can make their voices heard. And they sing the song, I Have a Voice, frequently. The lyrics, refrain go, I have a voice, my voice is powerful, my voice can change the world. And we witness that, we see that from the kids as they learn and they're growing and they're ready to change the world with their voices. And it came back to me, this song, as I was reading the Parsha this week, because we see 5 women, Machla, Noah, Hogla, Micah, and Tirzah, the daughters of Zelophehad, and they speak up. Now, the Torah doesn't often name women, so when we see their names, it's especially important that we draw our attention to what's going on. You see Machla, Noah, Hogla, Milcha, and Tirzah. Their father, Zelophehad, died without any sons to leave his inheritance to. Understandably upset, the 5 sisters went to Moses to plead to keep their inheritance instead of having their father's legacy die with him. So they did what they felt is right. They stood before Moses, Eliezer, the priest, the chieftains, the whole assembly at the entrance of the tent of meeting. They pled their case, clearly unusual for women of the time, but they felt it was important. They felt they must. They said, our father died in the wilderness. He was not one of the faction of Korah's faction who band together against God. And thusly, he wouldn't be entitled to the inheritance, but he wasn't. So he was entitled. He died for his own sin, and he left no sons. Let our father's name not be lost to his clan just because he had no sons. Give us a holding among our father's kinsmen. Give them a voice, give them a stand. They wanted, these sisters, what was rightfully theirs. But what was Moses to do? This decision would change how the community functioned. It would give women greater power. It would shift the social structure. So Moses did what he does in times of great confusion and brought it to God. And God said to Moses, Ken, yes, the plea of Zelophehad's daughters is just. You should give them a hereditary holding among their father's kinsmen. Transfer their father's share to them. Further, speak to the Israelites as follows. If a man dies without leaving a son, you shall transfer his property to his daughter. The crowd goes wild, so to speak. And Mala, Noah, Hogla, Milcah, and Tirzah, in fighting for their own injustice, managed not only to make their circumstances better, but also the lives of countless women moving forward. So too, as we examine our history of our nation, we see time and time again people from the past 250 years striving to create a more perfect union. On July 4th, 1776, the Second Continental Congress formally adopted the Declaration of Independence. Thus began the now 250 years of work building and caring for a democracy. And I'm sure that when you think of those in our nation's history who have helped shape our democracy, names like Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Harvey Milk, and so many others come to mind. Individuals who have dedicated their lives and care to ensuring a future that is brighter for the generations of Americans to follow. Their work and the work of so many others represents the very best of what the great democratic experiment is. As those of us who have passed our 11th grade U.S. history course know, there have been serious challenges, mistakes, and hardships to get to the point where we are now. We have so much in our history that it is important to keep in mind. Pieces of our history that we are not proud of, but we keep teaching because it matters. A point that we are at now, though, is better than it has been in the past. And still, there is more work to do, more standing up, more trying. We declared independence as a nation 250 years ago with the understanding that it's the people's voice, the voice of the populace who matter in a nation, not the voice of one singular leader above all else. And so we've been working to do that, getting better and better as the years have gone by. Our First Amendment calls for free speech, and so it's our sacred obligation to use this right to speak up for the democracy, a democracy that has given us the freedom of speech and the freedom to fight and to work and to challenge. As a nation, our history is a tapestry woven together by ideas, hardships, collaboration, tragedy, and joy. Tomorrow evening, many of us will enjoy fireworks, time with friends, a hamburger perhaps. We should. It's important. We have made so much progress in 250 years. It's unbelievable. This is the great experiment, and in so many ways it is a success. It is a testament to the power of the people. And then Monday, as we all go back to work, we take our energy renewed, and like Mala, Noah, Hogla, Milcah, and Tirzah, we notice what still needs to be done and we speak up. We use our voice. It is our tradition and our obligation as Jews and as Americans. Thank you. Shabbat shalom.
And we go back to our prayer sheets to I Have a Voice. I will open my eyes.
I will open my eyes.
I will I will reach out my hand.
I will reach out my hand.
I will use this heart I've been given to take a stand. I have a voice, my voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. I have a voice, my voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. Change the world. I will fight for the truth.
I will fight for the truth.
I'll stand up for what's right.
I'll stand up for what's right.
I will use this strength I've been given to be a light. I have a voice, my voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. I have a voice, my voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. Change the world. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asanu b'tselem Elohim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asanu b'tselem Elohim. I have a voice, my voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. I have a voice, my voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. I have a voice, my voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. I have a voice, my voice is powerful. My voice can change the world. Change the world. Change the world. Change the world.
There is so much to celebrate, not just our nation turning 250, but much else in our community. If there's anything you are celebrating tonight, I invite you to share now with the community as I come around. Please raise your hand. No one so quickly. Have to be some simchas. I have a ringer in the crowd.
Hi, I'm Alex, and our simcha is we've moved apartments today.
Yay. Anyone else? Yes, fabulous.
I'm Paul, and I just wanted to report that my son has returned from Israel after basically a stay of 11 months. I'm very glad to have him back, and I'm sure that he will be joining us for services in the coming weeks and months.
Wonderful. Anyone else?
Hi, my name is Suzanne. I just want to share that we're starting to plan mini mitzvah day or summer mitzvah day, so we hope your people will come, and we're trying to make an exciting event on August 9th. But we're starting to plan now, so it should be good.
Thank you. Last call.
I have a simcha.
Amazing. Yes, Cantor, please.
And our simcha is that our son is going to pre-college for a month. That's good for everybody.
Wonderful simchas tonight. I expect everyone to come back to shul next week with more simchas. It's your homework assignment. Have a good week. I think it's a good homework assignment. All right, so we turn to our concluding service with Aleinu on page 586, and I invite up Hannah and Jerry Ball for the honor of opening the ark. Please rise. Again, 586.
Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, lateit gedula liotzer brishit, shelo asanu kigoyei ha'aratzot, velo samanu kemishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkinu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam, vanachnu korim, umishtachavim umodim, לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו
Please be seated. We think now of those who are no longer with us, but whose memories will live on with us always. As a community, we are thinking of Otto Alexander, Deborah Ball, Benjamin Barnett, Irving William Kaplan, Irving Cass, Max Katz, John Kowalski, Joseph Lehrman, Irving Lent, Harry Helmut Marx, Leah Mazer, Irving Miller, Louis D. Newman, Elise Ollendorf, Lester Oppenheimer, Lester Rivera, Dorothy Schauer, Herman S. Schwartz, Mamie H. Slater, Sadie Steinberg, Charles Strauss, Robert Maynard Wygod, Mary Walowitz. As a community, we are also marking the Shloshim of Judith Wall, mother of Jason Schechter, mother-in-law of Susie Schechter, grandmother of Kaya, Michaela, and Levi, and our member, Donna Kerbal. If there's anyone else you are thinking of today, I invite you to share their name aloud as my eyes meet yours, or type their name in the chat. We rise as a community of support for the mourners and turn to page 598. Yikadal ve'yikadash shmei Rabbah, be'alma divrach yirtei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayachon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala u'izman kari v'imru amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam u'almei almayach, Yitbarach v'yishabach v'pa'ar v'tramam v'tnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmei d'kudusha barehu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiram be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama Rabbah min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'ramav, Huya Aseh Shalom, Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru. Amen. May the one who grants peace in the heavens grant peace to all who mourn. Let us say, Amen.
Amen. Ose shalom bimromav, uyase shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'immeru. Amen.
Amen. Please be seated. We invite up Amy Schless for announcements.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you to Cantor Emily, Rabbinic Intern Jules, and Nitzan for leading us in tonight's service. And thank you, as always, to Andy and Juan for all their help supporting services every week. While it's summer and the activities at Temple may slow down, they definitely do not stop. As Suzanne mentioned, be sure to save the date for our Summer Mitzvah Day, co-hosted by the Social Action Team and Women's Connection, that will be taking place on Sunday, August 9th from 10 to 2:30. Stay tuned for more details, and there's already a link in the e-blast to register. And before we know it, Rosh Hashanah will be here. It's very early this year, so I hear. Make the New Year sweet for everyone by sending Honey from the Heart. All purchases will help the Women's Connection Fund and support Temple programs. Order by Sunday, August 16th for free shipping. On the eve of America's 250th birthday, we should take a moment to appreciate the dual blessings of this weekend, the spiritual freedom we find every week in Shabbat, and the civic freedoms we celebrate tomorrow as a nation. May we continue to work together to make our community and our country a place of peace, liberty, and justice for all. Shabbat Shalom, and have a safe, happy, and meaningful 4th of July.
Shabbat
And hopefully
Shalom.
cool.
And we call up Bruce Grossberg with a word about Sukkot, because before you know it, it's going to be here.
Thank you. I'm Bruce Grossberg. Sukkot is going to be early this year. It's Friday night, September 25th, and Simchat Torah is the first Friday in October, whatever date that is. The Religious Practices Committee was trying to plan a series of small home-based Sukkot gatherings, where because one of the points of Sukkot is to get together in small huts. I'm not saying that we should be building small huts in our apartments. I'm not sure that the house rules allow that in every case. But we're hoping to find ways to get together even in our apartments to try to create some of the more Sukkot, more personal atmosphere. This would be in addition to anything the temple has done in the past, which they're going to continue to do this year as well. There's information in the e-blast about if you're willing to host a Sukkot event. Even if you have an idea for something that might be a little different, I'd like to hear about it. So I would appreciate if you would take a look at that and help out if you can. As a P.S., Torah study is tomorrow at 9 a.m. There's information about that in the e-blast. We do that every Saturday at 9. We follow our own. We don't follow the Torah readings. We're past that. You don't need any prior knowledge, and you don't need any prep. And this particular week, which is we're going to discuss what happens after the King Solomon dies, is a good week to jump in for the first time because all the characters are new and the story takes a turn that's not going to recover from, and it's like a whole new thing. So you might enjoy it. Thanks so much for your time. Have a pleasant Shabbat and a happy 4th of July.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you so much, Bruce, for sharing about your program involving having micro Sukkot events within people's own homes. No sukkah needed, right, Bruce? No sukkah needed. Don't even need a lulav and etrog. Just need to be welcoming and bring in the mitzvah that is to host on Sukkot. So definitely look out for it. It is going to be an incredible program, I am sure. We continue with the motzi, and since there's only one child here who can't eat challah yet, let's invite up everyone from the Religious Practices Committee, because I know there are a few of you here, to help the motzi.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz b'te'avon. Teavon, I think that was probably year 3 of rabbinical school, right? Rabbinic intern Jules, that you learned about cutting a challah? Probably. We're going to conclude with God Bless America, which is on your prayer sheets. While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair, as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.